Hey y'all, my name is Katie, and today I'll be discussing a very controversial topic, which is known as should the minimum legal drinking age be lowered? The minimum legal drinking age was first established in 1984 by President Ronald Reagan. Most states in the United States were forced to adopt this law, for 10% of their highway funds would be threatened to be taken away. So needless to say, each state participated in setting their minimum legal drinking age to 21 years old. There are several different sides and arguments to each side of the controversy between this law. So today I'm just going to have enough time to discuss a few, but I also wanted to establish that I am doing this based on the research I found and solely only the research. I do not have a biased opinion. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into both sides of this. So when one turns 18 years old in the United States, you are granted many rights. That includes the right to vote, the right to get married, the right to sign contracts, the right to be prosecuted, the right to serve on juries, and last but not least, the right to serve in the military. So with this being said, many activists argue if you're old enough to go serve in war for your country and protect your country, why couldn't you come home, sit on your couch, and enjoy a beer? All these rights include great responsibility. So at the end of the day, why shouldn't an 18-year-old come home and be able to drink alcohol? Now I'm going to discuss some reasons why the minimum legal drinking age law should not be lowered and kept at the current age of 21 years old. So some people believe and some studies show that lowering the drinking age to 18 would not be medically ideal for 18-year-olds because the brain isn't fully developed and the alcohol consumption, like overuse of alcohol consumption, could affect that. Also, the alcohol tolerance at 18 is usually not fully developed, so this could also cause medical issues. So for the sake of the health of the younger population, it would be more ideal to keep the minimum legal drinking age at 21 for health reasons. So not only would lowering the minimum legal drinking age affect the citizens of the United States, but it also would affect the U.S. economy. Lowering the drinking age would cause more people in bars and places that do serve alcohol, so that would be a greater increase in alcohol-related crimes or like public indecency. Changing the drinking law could also lead to a change in government money system, and then business owners, of course, should have more responsibility for the increase of people in their bars or restaurants or anywhere that serves alcohol. So last, I'm going to discuss some loopholes around the laws and steps that some select states are taking into lowering their minimum legal drinking age within state lines. So there are some select states that do allow alcohol consumption from under the age of 21 years old if you're on private property and under adult or parent supervision. Once again, this is only select states, and each state has their own laws and regulations. But at the end of the day, the minimum legal drinking age law in every state is still 21 years old. But contrary to that, still some states are fighting the battle of permanently lowering their minimum legal drinking age to under the age of 21. So, to do or to not to do? Many alternatives and great points were made in this video. I'm sure you can see now why this is the most controversial law in the United States. So, which side do you choose?